Welcome, I'll be reacting to Sapphire and Steel, Story 2, Episode 3. This is a commentary, it is not a market substitute. Please support the original, and no spoilers in the comments.
Will you please tell me what's wrong?
It's Steel. Try to tell me what's happened.
She did not try to communicate with him until she got closer. Is there telepathy only at a certain range? Like they have to be close enough to each other?
There's nothing there.
I do love her gown this story.
I heard that.
The fabric choice especially, it's so drapey.
We're under the sea.
Back on the submarine.
Back to normal. I'll go in there first, please. You just keep behind me, right?
Very gallant, but I'm pretty sure she could protect him more than the other way around.
Would you check the other rooms on this floor, please?
Whoa.
Take it back, Sapphire. Take time back. But hurry. Quickly, or I'm as dead as he is.
Oh my. I like how her eyes glowed so blue right there. Oh.
I'll go in there first, please.
I know Steele likes to give the impression that he's just coldly logical all the time. But he's not. We keep getting these little flashes like that where he's vulnerable and reaches out. I want to know his backstory. How did he end up like this? I feel like he was hurt. And his personality currently is for protection.
Yes.
Ah!
Ooh, great sound design there.
But there were no connections with this place.
None at all?
Not during his life, none that I could sense.
And how close did I come to joining him?
Very.
Light it?
Oh, he got his jacket off. I love his shirt.
But they're obsolete.
Oh, you should know about obsolescence, Mr. Tully.
I beg your pardon.
Just light it.
Back to his usual self again.
And you think it came from the submarine?
From a compartment in that submarine, yes. Voices of young sailors. I think that what Tully and I experienced was later than that.
The men were already dead.
Well, there was no air left for them to breathe.
But they were all young. The soldier, the pilot, the men from the submarine. Young men die in war. It's accepted.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The Great War ended with the suspension of hostilities. The fighting stopped at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month.
Of course! Why did I not see that? Yes, that makes so much sense.
So do ghosts make mistakes with their arithmetic? I think whatever it is made a bad choice in him. By singing his song for him, that's how. We're gonna liven things up a bit.
Okay.
Do you know the words? Let's make them sound happy. Come on.
Pack up your troubles in your own kit bag.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know this one now. I needed the lyrics.
Smile, smile, smile. So
This is great. I love the idea that fighting back is coming out and singing this song.
your troubles in your own kit bag and smile, smile, smile.
Uh-oh, get the salt. Will she get trapped on the submarine? Oh, no. Run! Throw it, run! It's a distraction, don't listen.
Sapphire?
The submarine area was a certain geographic section, though. If they could just crawl farther down, maybe they could get out. Don't go in there. Whoa. Ah! This might be my favorite episode so far. There is so much going on. And that scene at the beginning where he was almost completely sucked into this scenario and lost himself was absolutely terrifying. And then Sapphire, like, just holding his hand through all of that, turning time backwards and everything. And the idea of getting stuck in a corridor like that and losing your air, even though you're actually fine, but you're not, you're stuck in a submarine, is. This show somehow makes it a tiny sliver of an abandoned hallway seem like the scariest thing ever. No special effects other than a little bit of blue lighting, and it's so effective. Like Steele reaching out and sensing where it is. And again, this is so fascinating to those of us who have run into areas like this. Not, of course, to the extreme that we get on Sapphire and Steel, but you literally walk up to a line, a wall, and you can sense if you push your hand past that line, it's completely different. And the way he was acting throughout that scene really was reminiscent of like stuff I've done. I kind of wonder what it's like to watch this show if you aren't, I don't want to say attuned, but like not everyone can sense these things. And so what is Sapphire and Steel like if you haven't like actually done this stuff? I wonder. Anyway, I think it's fascinating. And I like that we got so many reveals. Like the song, once I heard the lyrics, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. The tune alone wasn't enough to remind me. And then the 11:11 stuff, of course, totally makes sense now, obviously. So really well done. I think this particular story is more compelling than the first one.